Hello everyone and welcome to this session. This is Ashima Shukla, your current affairs and banking awareness faculty on Entri platform. And in this session, we are going to talk about all the major news events that have taken place in the past days. The discussion is going to involve all the important news events, and I'm going to give you out a bit of an outline for those news events. Also, at the end of the session, we have a few questions as to how you can expect questions in examination. And furthermore, if you want to practice more questions, then you can download Entri app from the link in the description section below. Now, starting on the discussion of news events, the first being that lavender has been designated as a brand product of Jammu and Kashmir's Doda district, which is the birthplace of the Purple Revolution. Now, what exactly are we talking about over here? There was a recently meeting which was headed by the Union Minister of Science and Technology, and in that meeting, a decision was taken to designate lavender as Doda brand product to promote lavender under the One District, One Product initiative of the current government. Now, Doda district in Jammu and Kashmir is the birthplace of India's Purple Revolution, or you can say cultivation of lavender. Although lavender cultivation is practiced in almost all the districts, the birthplace is Doda, and therefore this has been designated. Government of India has organized a week-long science exhibition Vigyan Sarvatra Pujyate from 22nd to 28th of February 2022 as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav commemoration. It will be conducted simultaneously at 75 locations across the country via a hybrid mode, and the inaugural session was held at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi, and the festival is going to culminate on 28th of February, which will coincide with the National Science Day in remembrance of the Nobel laureate Sir C.V. Ramanji. United Kingdom has closed UK's Tier 1 investor visa, also known as Golden Visa, to all applicants from all nationalities with immediate effect over security concerns. In another event, Bahrain has launched the creation of a long-term visas for foreigners in an effort to boost the economy, and it will be known as a Golden Residence Visa. So, the announcement has been made by UK Home Secretary Priti Patel on the UK's side, whereas in Bahrain they are looking to create this golden residence. Israel successfully tested a new naval air defense system, Sea Dome, to be used in Israel's Navy's SAR 6 corvettes. Now, Sea Dome is the naval version of Iron Dome, which is an all-weather air defense system of Israel to intercept and destroy short-range rockets and missiles from Gaza Strip. India and France have inked a roadmap to enhance their bilateral exchange on blue economy and ocean governance. Agreement on roadmap on blue economy and ocean governance was signed between India's External Affairs Minister Dr. Dr. S. Jaishankar and his French counterpart Jean-Yves Le Drian. Now, currently Dr. S. Jaishankar ji is on a 3-day visit to France to attend the EU Ministerial Forum for Cooperation in the Indo-Pacific. India's teen chess grandmaster Ramesh Babu Pragnatha recently has created history by defeating world number 1 chess champion Magnus Carlsen of Norway in an online chess tournament which was organized on 20th of February. He achieved this feat in the 8th round of Airthings Masters, which is an online rapid chess tournament, and it was in 39 moves with black pieces. He is the only third Indian grandmaster to win against Magnus Carlsen. First was Vishwanath Anandji, then was Pentala Harikrishna, and now it is Ramesh Babu Pragnatha. International Olympic Committee Athletes Commission has re-elected Emma Turtho as the chair of the commission. Seong Min Roo, the Republic of Korea table tennis, has re-elected as the first vice chair of the commission. Sarah Walker has been elected as IOC's AC's second vice chair. This position, second vice chair, has recently been created in 2021 itself. Bill Gates was honored with Hilal-e-Pakistan, which is the second highest civilian honor in the country, for his efforts to eradicate polio in Pakistan. Vipula Gunatilaka, the former Sri Lankan Airlines CEO, has been appointed as the Chief Financial Officer of Jet Airways by its new promoters Jalan Kalrock Consortium. Japanese auto major Honda has appointed Takua Tsumara as the new president and CEO of Honda Cars India Limited. The US author and biographer Jimmy Soni has released a new book, The Founders, the story of PayPal and the entrepreneurs who shaped Silicon Valley. Jindal Stainless Limited has signed MOU with IIT Dhanbad. They have collaborated to perform the research and development programs or research and development activities of the region. IIFL HFL has signed a loan agreement with Asian Development Bank. The loan agreement is of 68 million US dollars and it has been signed recently. Now the purpose is to fund the affordable green housing for lower income groups in India and support the affordable green housing financially. N.R. Narayan Murthy ji was appointed as the chair of Alternative Investment Policy Advisory Committee, which has been set up by SEBI. 48th Khajuraho Dance Festival 2022 was inaugurated by the Governor of Madhya Pradesh, Mangu Bhai Patel. It will be held till 26th of February 2022. The first biodiversity park of Himachal Pradesh was set up at Mandi's Bula Valley. The park will conserve Himalayan herbs. It has been set up under the National Mission on Himalayan Studies by the Forest Department of the state. The funds of over 1 crore rupees are required for this particular project. Japan International Cooperation Agency JICA has approved a 1000 rupees crore project to clean up rivers in Pune. The rivers are Mula, Mutha and Mula Mutha, the confluence of both the rivers, and they are going to be cleaned under this project and therefore improve the quality of water by augmenting the sewage collection systems. Sewage treatment facility will be implemented and improvement in the sanitation in Pune Municipal Corporation area will be undertaken with the help of these funds. Then we have agrochemicals company Insecticides Limited, IIL's arm, IIL Foundation, has partnered with Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel University for Agriculture and Technology, Meerut, Uttar Pradesh recently, and they have partnered to educate farmers for dissemination of advanced agri-extension activities and farmer awareness activities for a duration of 3 years. South Indian Bank has launched 2 new services for its customers to enhance the remittance to and remittances from abroad. Now, they have allowed online outward remittance via net banking and inward remittance via NPCI's UPI mode. Rural Connectivity GIS data in public domain was released by Union Minister of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Giriraj Singh ji. The data was collected and digitized by making use of GIS platform which was developed by Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, and the rural connectivity was made available to the public recently. Funds of 2.69 lakh crore rupees have been used for the same. Now we'll be seeing a few questions, hardly 5 to 6 questions on what kind of language to expect and how can the questions be framed out of the news events that we have just discussed. The first one is, who has recently released rural connectivity GIS data in public domain. This was the last news event that we have done today, and the answer is going to be Giriraj Singh ji. So this was released by the Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Union Minister, and therefore the answer is going to be Giriraj Singh. Which organization approved a 1000 crore project to clean up rivers in Pune? So for the cleaning of rivers in Pune, recently a 1000 crore project has been signed with Japan International Cooperation Agency for cleaning of Mula River. We had talked about 3 rivers, Mula, Mutha, and the confluence of these rivers, that is Mula Mutha, which is a confluence or meeting point of both the rivers. who has recently been appointed as the chair of the Alternative Investment Policy Advisory Committee, which has been set up by SEBI recently. So this committee, which has been formed by SEBI, is going to be chaired by N.R. Narayan Murthy ji. He is the co-founder of Infosys. With which financial entity IIFL HFL signed a loan agreement of 68 million US dollars to fund affordable green housing for lower income groups in India. Now this agreement has been done with Asian Development Bank, therefore option C is going to be right. This is of 68 million US dollars, as we have already talked about, in which ADB will be giving 58 million direct loan and 10 million will be concessional loan granted by the Canadian Climate Fund for private sector in Asia. With which institute is Jindal Stainless signed an MOU to perform R&D projects or research and development projects? That's going to be IIT Dhanbad. So with IIT Dhanbad, Jindal Stainless has signed an agreement for the research and development processes. With which country has India committed to adopting a roadmap for blue economy? Now for blue economy, we have recently signed an agreement with France, and this has come out recently in the bilateral agreement that had been signed between the External Affairs Minister of India and the French counterpart for respecting the environment and coastal and marine biodiversity. Now with this, we'll be winding up this segment. For more practice on the questions, you can download app from the link in the description section below. I'll be seeing you in the next session. Till then, have a great day ahead.